It is about that time to check in for our reservation at 2:30 at the Crystal Palace. We're gonna be eating lunch there. We wanted to try it out. They've changed it from what it normally is. It used to be a character meet and greet buffet style food, but now it's a prefix, order off the menu type food. So we're here, we're about to go check in, and we're gonna let you know what we think about the modified menu. I'm excited to try this new menu. I was very hesitant at first. Like, we went back and forth with the reservations, and everything's included no matter what you get, right?
Right.
It's different than it normally is with the buffet style, with the character meet and greet. So we'll see. Give you our thoughts and let you know afterwards. Thank you. All right, so we just finished at the Crystal Palace for our lunch. First off, how do you feel?
Full.
I feel full as well.
Oy, oy, oy. So these days they have a different menu than they did pre-COVID. So there's no more buffet. For the table, you get home-style buttermilk and cheddar bacon biscuits, served with honey butter, caramelized onion butter, and a hot pepper jelly. And you also get a salad. It has crisp greens, tomatoes, watermelon, onions, blue cheese, candied walnuts, and a hot pepper vinaigrette. And then each person chooses their own entree. I chose the crispy fried chicken, served with honey pot drizzle, macaroni and cheese, and collard greens. I do not eat collard greens, so I was able to choose any of the other sides. So I got the potatoes au gratin. Brandon got the fire roasted prime rib of beef, which was served with the potatoes au gratin, cream spinach, and horseradish cream. And then for dessert, it was family style dessert platter with powdered sugar, donuts, and chocolate dipping sauce, banana cream pie, a hummingbird cake, and a honey of a cupcake. Well, how were your biscuits and your salad?
Oh yeah, the salad was good. I liked all the stuff together. There was watermelon in it, and there was the...
I swear she said like Gruyere or something like that.
Yeah,
but
it was blue cheese.
It was blue cheese. And candied walnuts.
Yeah, the walnuts were
walnuts.
awesome. The salad was good. We could have had as much of that as we wanted, but we only needed one plate of it. The biscuits, I liked the cheddar biscuits. I didn't like the other biscuits.
The other one was okay with the honey butter on it, and the cheddar bacon biscuit was better when you put the onion butter on it.
And I liked the spicy syrup, the jelly was or whatever. I liked it, but I didn't want it on anything.
It was okay. It was a little too sweet.
Yeah. So starting with my food, it was very good. There was a lot of food there. It was like 1.5 inches thick worth of meat. I mean, it was a lot of meat. And then it was basically spinach artichoke dip. It was good. I mean, I tore it up, but understand that it's basically just spinach artichoke dip. And then the potatoes au gratin they were fine. Overall, there was a lot of food on that plate. I have no complaints whatsoever about the food on my plate. Your food.
Overall, it was good. The mac and cheese was fine. I also got the potatoes au gratin. They were good too. They could have maybe used a little bit of salt. Other than that, they were good. I got the fried chicken. I got 3 pieces of chicken. I got a breast, a leg, and a thigh. The breast was a little, of the 3, it was the most dry. It wasn't like inedible, but it was a little dry. The flavor of it was good. It was nice and crispy, which I like.
Your thigh was really small. It was like this big. It was a little bit larger than a chicken McNugget. It was really teeny tiny. If I had gotten that, I would have asked them to send me out some more stuff because it was too small. She just won't say anything.
It wasn't too small.
We'll agree to disagree. Okay, desserts. I think my favorite dessert was actually the first thing that we tried.
Oh, the hummingbird cake?
Yeah, I really liked that, but it was so thick and rich. Man, I was able to take like 2 bites of that and I was done. Because if I had eaten any more of it, I wouldn't have been able to try anything else on that dessert plate. The banana cream pie was the easiest to eat, so I ate pretty much the whole thing because she didn't want it. It was basically banana pudding with some Cool Whip on top of it and a little like chocolate tart shell. And then it had orange Cool Whip piped on top of it. So it looked like buttercream. It was not. It was very light, and I ate the whole thing and almost didn't even know that I ate it. The cupcake wasn't very good. It was too cold. It's like they freeze them and then they thaw them out in the morning or something. It was too hard.
The cake was just yellow cake, and then it had caramel in the middle. The buttercream was raspberry.
Yeah, and the buttercream tasted good, but it was like really thick, hard butter fresh out of the fridge. I didn't really care for the taste of the yellow cake. It almost tasted like a cornbread muffin with caramel in it, so I didn't really care for that one at all. The powdered donut one, those could have been really good.
Yeah, those could have been really good.
But
they were warm when they came out, but they weren't quite cooked all the way through, so it was a little really doughy in the middle.
They tasted interesting though. It's like the sugar was the sweet part, the chocolate was the sweet part, but the dough ball, it was basically just bread.
Well, it tasted a little,
yeah, it had
a
cinnamon.
little cinnamon in it.
Yeah, but it wasn't sweet. It was a nice contrast, so you weren't just eating this sugar ball. I wish it was cooked the whole way through so we could have tried it correctly. Those are all the pros. Everything was very good. The only real negative that we experienced in there was we were there for 2 hours. Most of that time was just sitting and waiting for our waitress to do things. I don't think that that's her fault. It's that they have the servers in there doing everything from taking your order to delivering your drinks to bringing your food out to then cleaning the tables off, sanitizing the tables, doing everything so they don't have time to actually wait on their tables.
Yeah.
That was a huge negative.
Well, we got the salad, and then the food pretty much came right out.
Yeah, like probably 5 minutes.
And so she checked on us, to see if we needed anything else.
Hey, look, I've been out of my drink here for like 5 minutes. I can't eat anything till I get my drink. And we had to wait on her to come back and check on us to say, I need a drink. And then when we'd ask for the drink, it'd be another 5 minutes before we got our drink because they're running around doing everything else.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like she wasn't working.
No, she was running around.
You can see her doing
everything
doing
else.
Other things. They don't have any runners, food runners, or
busboys
or anything. The wait staff
is doing
does
everything.
It all.
Yeah,
and there were the managers. I saw 2 managers in there. And
they were cleaning and they were doing stuff too. So they weren't just standing there doing nothing. It's like they don't have enough staff in there to do what they need to do because pretty much every table they had in there had a person on it. It was very busy. They're giving the employees too much to do. That's my only negative. The food was good. She was very nice. It's just we didn't get the service that you would expect. Aside from that, we know what the problem was. It's not her fault.
Yeah, I mean, she did a good job for what,
she was able to do.
For everything that she's having to do for her job.
Overall, I'm actually very impressed. I was comparing it to Liberty Tree Tavern. It was between that and this. We know the Liberty Tree Tavern, we know the food, we knew it. This is all new because of the situation. And we were like, well, do we want to get that for the amount of money that they're charging for it? It was good. It was a good amount of food and I am full.
Brandon's not good at trying new things.
I'm not. I go try something new and I'm very annoyed with it. I'm like, I just wasted my money. But I got my money's worth in there, at least in my belly. I'm full. I'm giving it a 1.5 thumbs, not 2, just because of the way the service went.
Overall, it was good. Mm-hmm. Have you eaten at the Crystal Palace since it switched over from a buffet to a family style? Let us know your thoughts. If you've tried it, if you haven't, maybe come try it. Let us know what you think. Leave comments down below. And remember,
no capes.